Hi guys, and welcome to another HOI4 video. Did you know that there's a country in Hearts of Iron 4 which can literally core the entire world? Actually, I'm lying to you. There's not one but actually 7 countries which can core the entire world. And we all know the first one, and that's Spain. And no, you don't core the entire world by going for the anarchist Spain path. That doesn't core the entire world, because you still can't core the impossible states in Sahara, in Amazon rainforest, in Central Australia, as well as the states that nobody has cores on, like Seychelles. Since nobody can core the state, there is no resistance mechanic, that means the anarchist Spain can't core it. However, Spain can core the entire world through a bug which I discovered and which I made a video about previously. A couple days ago, the other YouTuber Vipes had discovered something as well. Basically, if you play as Portugal and go for Popular Front, support the Spanish Republic, workers of Iberia unite, if you go for the Iberian Socialist Union, you typically core all of mainland Spain, Balearic Islands and Canary Islands, as well as the Gibraltar, but it actually isn't limited to that. It actually also cores all the Galicia's cores, all the Basque Country cores, which means you can core this state, all of Catalonia cores, which means that you can core all the Aragon cores as well, and most importantly all the Democratic Spain cores, so you can technically core the entire world as Portugal by doing Iberia after Spain cores the entire world. And since Portugal can core the entire world, that means Brazil can also core the entire world through the United Kingdoms of Portugal and Brazil. And since Brazil can core the entire world, that means Chile can core the entire world through the Unified by Will focus if they go for the Mapuche path, since they inherit all the Brazil's cores. And that's what he made a video about. But today I'm going to show you something else. Basically another 3 countries can core the entire world as well. And I must admit, I didn't discover this myself. A guy in the comments has discovered it, and he asked for a shout out, so here we go, man. Thank you for telling me about this. I literally didn't know about this. I even asked Mountain General if he knew anything about this. He said he actually knew about this for like half a year. So yeah. So the country that can core the entire world is Slovakia. How the hell can Slovakia core the entire world? You see, German focus tree is one of the oldest focus trees in the game. Especially the left side of the focus tree, this thing is really old. One of the focuses is Fate of Czechoslovakia. This focus usually has 3 options, but here only 2 are shown. Basically, one of the options is annexing all of Czechoslovakia, the other option is setting up Slovakia as a puppet state, which is what usually Germany does, and the last one is giving Slovakia to Hungary and taking Czechia for yourself. What's really interesting about is the set up Slovakia as a puppet state option. You see, the way this works, usually Slovakia ends up spawning in Western Slovakia and Eastern Slovakia, or if you have these 2 states, they end up spawning in these 2 states as well. And that's normal. But if Slovakia would already exist and own substates, something else would happen. As you can see, if I click on this option, Slovakia ends up owning those states and also coring them. But on top of that, they core all the other states that they have previously owned. As you can see, they core Sudetenland, they core Bohemia, they core Moravia, Eastern Sudetenland, and even Zaolzie. Now, back in the day, this wasn't an issue because the only way you could spawn Slovakia was through this focus right here and this event right here. But since then, there are 2 new ways with which you can spawn Slovakia. First one is if you play as Romania and go for Balkan dominance. If you split Czechoslovakia and if Germany accepts, and if then Czechoslovakia accepts, Slovakia is gonna spawn in, I believe, these 5 states, including Zaolzie. The second way you can spawn Slovakia is as Czechoslovakia. You have to go for political direction, go right, Czech fascism, and then instead of national fascism, you have to go for Czech consolidation. And after a couple of days, you're gonna get an event, Slovak Rebellion. Slovakia rises up in these 4 states and ends up coring them, after which you can take them out and their cores remain. You can literally release yourself as Slovakia, as you can see right here. Now you might be wondering, what if we do the war conquest of Slovakia? Can we core the entire world? Technically no, because you need Germany to actually do the Fate of Czechoslovakia focus, and you also need Czechoslovakia so the focus doesn't get bypassed, like this, and since you don't own these states, you won't be coring them. But nothing stops you from creating Germany in Slovakia, as well as Czechoslovakia. After this, Germany would simply have to go to their focuses and finish the Fate of Czechoslovakia, and they have to set up Slovakia as a puppet state. Then this will happen. Germany will pretty much disappear because Slovakia now gets to own these states, but Slovakia will become a puppet of Germany. The only way to go independent at this point is either by going through increased autonomy focus and waiting forever, or through just doing a civil war. Anyway, if you unpause and wait for 1 day, you'll notice that now Slovakia cores the entire world, even that Timbuktu is cored. That's the country number 5. So what would be the country number 6? Well, remember, Slovakia is a Slavic country, and surprisingly, game actually recognizes it as a Slavic country, which really surprised me. I thought they would forget about that, but they didn't. Remember that if you play as Poland, you can get Anastasia Romanov. Focus proclaimed Slavic unity would literally give you a course on all of the Slovak cores, which is pretty much the entire world, which makes Poland the 6th country which can core the entire world, with a core population of 2.07 billion people. And the last and 7th country that can core the entire world is the Soviet Union. Remember that Soviet Union can core all the Polish cores. If you're wondering how the hell can Soviet Union core all the Polish cores, I made a video about it like a week ago. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, like, share, subscribe, and see you in the next one. And tell me if you'd like to watch me and Vipes create this massive Slovakia which cores the entire world in a multiplayer. And bye.